I have moved some of my orchids outside. They've been out here for a couple of weeks. Some of them have been out here a little bit longer than that, but they were on my front porch and they just were not getting enough sunlight. So I had this rack laying around. I set it up and then bought a 16-foot by 10-foot aluminum net 50% shade cloth and have that strapped onto this. And I have my Catasetums and my Chysis here and here. And this one here's a Chysis. There's a Jackie Bright Hilo Stars. This is an unknown bifoliate. It's bloomed before, but not under my care, and it blooms without a sheath. Okay? Most bifoliates will bloom with a sheath, so I have no clue what this is. And then this is the very large BLC Malworth. And then this is a new acquisition. This is Grace. Oh, what is this thing called here? Grace Carmen Tolentino. There you go. It's finally focused on it. And then up here is a Violacea hybrid. Another Violacea hybrid. This is Final Blue, Elsie Final Blue. This is a Prostechia radiatum. Another new acquisition here is Cattleya Wallisii alba. Came with 2 new growths. They're continuing to do good. That one actually has a sheath in it. So we'll see whether or not new roots coming out. It's now coming in a bud, as well as, since it's been outside, the new root tips just going crazy. Here's my Vanda that I have planted in a pot. And literally, I have neglected this thing. Got hardly any water all winter long. I stuck it outside, been watering it. It's gotten heavy rain showers. And there's a new root tip. Look at that little baby right there. Okay, and then this is a Laelia anceps that I have here. I don't know that you can see the tag really well. Kinda. It's not really working out too good. But anyway, that's a new acquisition. This is one of my puppy loves. And it has 2 new growths on it. Stuck it outside here to see if I could get these bulbs to plump up. Here is Joy Sokabi. Here is my Cattleya. No, excuse Cattleya. Listen at me. Yeah, it is now a Cattleya. Cattleya Violacea. Okay, so it had this new growth that was already red. Okay, and it's been outside now, and look at the roots coming out. Have you ever seen anything like this? Let's get it to focus. Camera, hello, wake up and focus. Focus, there we go, here we go. Look at those red root tips. So I have moved this from where it was so that the way the angle of the sun, this won't get quite as much sun throughout the day, and we'll see what happens on those root tips there. Everybody's doing good. And here is my outdoor grow space all covered up because I do get morning sun coming from this direction here, and then the sun kind of goes over and ends and sets back in that direction. So this is covered on all sides, all 4 sides. It stays covered during the day and at night. And then I've got another rack over here. Now this is supposedly a 40% shade cloth. I beg to differ. But this is a new acquisition. This is a loose Sneery in the Vanda Alliance here. Been watering it every day. This is my little Ponzetta. And then I've got some other orchids out here. These are Windy Takanaga Volcano Queen. These 2 both are RLC Fire Gems. And then this is another new acquisition here. This is Cattleya nobilior Zerulia crossed with Cattleya mossii Zerulia. This has actually been named, and it's Cattleya. I'm gonna put it on the screen because I know I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. It is Eponine, something like that. So this is the newest growth on it, and it's actually mounted on magnolia, and that's the way it came. And then I've got my yellowbird, and I just put the yellowbird out 2 days ago, so it's under this 40% shade cloth, which is really actually, I think, was mislabeled when I purchased it, and this is more like 60%, but I just want to get them used to being outside before I give them more light. Let me show you the tag of this one here. Here. This is, yep, that there. Beautiful pink little, I see a new growth coming up right there. Got new growth right there, which is good. And it's got scale damage on it and probably a little bit of scale on it. Okay, so that's my orchids outside. Thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, happy orchid growing.